Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zhongkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dubdan Dorje. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Golden Mother of the primordial Jetpan. 师母, Tanjung Katso, Tutan City, Tutan Kama, all Dhamma masters, Dhamma lecturers, Dhamma teachers, Dhamma instructors, Dhamma teaching assistants, temple directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
I stayed. Hola amigo. Que quiero mucho. Scoin. Ejiba. Kimochi. Chumi. Yapi. Puri puri. Konnichiwa.
I would like to announce for next Sunday, May 3rd at 3 p.m. there would be Jundi Buddha Mother Homa fire offering ceremony. Last night at the Seattle Lichang Temple, there was also Jundi Buddha Mother's Yidam practice, group practice, and next Sunday there would be Jundi Buddha Mother's Homa. And the mudra is the general or the chief mudra. Powerful, get rich, get rich, get rich. Forgot to shout it earlier. As for Golden Mother, we had Golden Mother's Homa just now. Let's not talk about how many primary supplicants there were. But from the Homa, we can tell that we have poor economy. In Taoism, like as for the Buddhas, there are 5 Dhyani Buddhas, Vairocana Buddha at the center, Akshobhya Buddha to the east, Ratnasambhava Buddha to the south, and Amoghasiddhi Buddha to the north. And the 5 Dhyani Buddhas are extremely, and they're the 5 elders in Taoism. The center is the yellow elder, and the east, as we often say, is the Donghua Dijin, or the wood elder. And in the west is the Golden Mother. And in the south is the fire virtue, and the north is the water.
水晶是道家的这个五老。
Those are the 5 elders in Taoism.
佛教的
And this 5 Taoism, these 5 elders are equivalent to the 5 Dhyani Buddhas. So they're all golden sages.
那个三生三世十里桃花。
There was this TV series called I think it's called the Eternal Love.
东华帝君啊，本身是不动的。
And in it, they depict the Donghua Dijun, which is the Eastern Emperor, not like depicted in that TV series. So generally, he's in the unmoved or immovable state. So that's the state of the Buddhahood. And the same with Golden Mother. And we check so much that Mount Kunlun, where is Mount Kunlun? Is in Xinjiang in the Uyghur province in China. Therefore, the level of Golden Mother is extremely high. She's an ancient golden sage. Paluo golden sage. I've read a book. What is that called? The name and the epithet of all the great sages, and the listed first is Golden Mother. First in the list is Golden Mother. And the Tibetans, many Buddha mothers were transformations or emanations of Golden Mother, or the Mother of the West, the Queen Mother of the West, which is also Golden Mother. That's what they believe. That many Buddha mothers of many schools, they said Dorje Patmo is a very high level Buddha mother. Dorje Patmo. Vajravarahi. And also Vajrayogini. And they said that's also a transformation of Golden Mother, Vajrayogini. And Golden Mother Sutra of the wisdom's liberation, and it's stated there that the source or the basis is the essence, spirit, and energy as the three treasures. But in Buddhism, we talk about the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha as the three jewels. And in Tantrayana, it's the Qi, or subtle energy, channels, and light drops as the three treasures. And that's equivalent to the essence, spirit,
道
and
家的精气神是一样的。
essence, qi, and spirit in
这
Taoism.
就是三宝。
They are equivalent. They are all the three treasures or three jewels.
传的法非常的多。
And Golden Mother has transmitted many Dharma practices.
我记得我看过一个电视，
I remember I watched on the television.
现在台湾很多人也可以供瑶池金母。
Many people in Taiwan enshrine Golden Mother, but they changed the name into money making Golden Mother or money shaking Golden Mother. But that connects with us too.
瑶池金母求财招财法。
They are the Golden Mother money attracting practices, instant wealth practices,
钱金母
invite and seize wealth practices. So true enough, that's money shaking Golden Mother.
方便众生。
But that's a skillful means to attract sentient beings.
就方便众生。
The same with the world deity practices of Tantric Buddhism is to provide conveniences to sentient beings. So you entice them by fulfilling their desire and then guide them onto the Buddhist path.
然后再让你进入真正的佛
So to let you generate a certain desire
沟知。
and then to guide you onto the Buddhist path.
人如果修成完全都没有欲望，
If you practice until you reach a state without any desire whatsoever,
那个是真的很伟大。
that is truly
完全没有
remarkable.
欲望，
No desire complete at all.
就不会有烦恼，
If you have no desire, you have no afflictions.
差不多变成白痴。
But such a person is
是啊，
almost like an idiot.
差不多了。
It's almost there.
的欲望，
So you need to have at least a little bit of desire to continue living.
像至少啊，你有吃的欲望，
That at least you have the desire to eat.
人的几个欲望啊，财色名食，
There's several desires of a human, wealth, fame,
你贪睡也是一种欲望。
sensual pleasures, sleep, and food. So if you love to sleep, you love sleeping, that's also a kind of desire. And I love to sleep.
给法座，
In the
就
past,
睡觉，
every time I get onto Dharma throne in the Seattle Lijang Temple, I slept every
现
time.
在上西雷法座，
But I don't know what happened now.
眼睁闭着也还是不睡，
Even when I close my eyes on the Dharma throne and I
没办法。
wanted to fall asleep, but I could not.
跟我坐那
What
个
can I say?
莲吉上师的车子，
But in the past, when I rode in Master Lian Chi's car from the South Mountain Retreat to the Rainbow Temple, I definitely
至少补一补精
took a
神。
nap to
想睡的时候
to replenish my
睡
energy.
不着，
But now, even if I wanted to take a nap, I could not, even when I close my eyes. What's going on?
眼睛很大跟睡觉没有关系啊。
Unless you have bigger eyes,
以前
that
能睡啊，
those are
以前
unrelated
不
to
管你
sleep.
在哪里，你都能够睡啊。
But in the past, no matter where I was, I
坐
could
上
sleep.
睡啊。
Just sitting on the Dharma throne, I fell asleep, but not anymore.
失去了这个白天就失去了睡觉的这个
So I lost my chance
啊，没关系啦，
to
睡就睡，不能睡就不睡。
in the daytime. Oh well, it's okay.
就不吃，
If you can't sleep, you don't sleep. If you can't eat, you don't eat.
一切随他了啦。
just let it be.
这样活得会比较快乐一点。
Then you would live happier.
想睡就睡，
Happier.
睡就不睡。
So if you want to sleep, you sleep. If you don't want to eat, you don't eat. If you want to eat, you
财
eat.
呢，
And as for wealth,
一点点，
a tiny little
剩下
bit
一点点，
that's left. Just tiny little bit of joy
没
about
有
it.
好，没有也好，
Whether you have it or not, it's fine. It doesn't
也
matter.
好，无所谓。
Whether I have lots of income or not, it doesn't matter.
这个欲望呢，色
And as for
老人
sensual pleasures and desires,
色的欲望吗？
an elderly in his 80s, do they still have them?
我以前常常讲啊，
In the past, I often said when you see a beautiful lady, your blood pressure rises.
知道这个比较丑的女人，
If you see an ugly woman, then the blood pressure decreases.
最近量血压，这个
Recently, when I checked my blood pressure, Lin Yi helped me,
降下来，
helps me,
降下来。
and my blood pressure has come down.
昨天晚上量血
Last night,
到135，
what 135,
高的135，血压
the
135，
systolic, the
变了，
135, the high.
不是
See?
啊，是我不敢看美女，
It's because I don't dare to look at beautiful ladies.
才会上升。
Because if I see them, then my blood pressure would rise.
这样的名，
And fame, it's
知
enough.
道再增加什么？
I don't need to add anything. It's fine.
食，再来就是吃啊，
And then food and sleep.
这吃也改变。
I have changed my diet.
我跟大家讲啊，我以前从来不吃，
Telling me in the past I don't eat fish
因为
because it's fishy.
有问题。
Whenever I smell it, I feel discomfort.
出院以后啊，
But after getting out from the
天
hospital,
天吃鱼，
I eat fish every day. What's happening?
肉不
It's
吃，
changed. I don't eat meat anymore.
很少吃肉啊。
I rarely eat any meat, just fish. So
改
strange.
变了，
How could I
输
change?
了4代的血，
Because I got 4 bags of blood transfusion. That's other people's blood.
血的输血的人都是吃鱼的，
Maybe the people, those people, the blood was from people who eat fish.
会改哎，
So I changed.
怎么回事？
What's going on?
要跟我查清楚。
So the doctor, please check clearly.
仁义哎，
Yeah,
奇怪为什么现在我是以前跟人家学那个画画，我经常会写年年有余，不是啊，
when I paint,
我现在是餐餐有余啊。
I always write that every year there is a fish, which means every year you
餐
have
餐有余，
more than enough. But now, every day I have fish.
觉得肉没有味道，只有鱼有味道。
Now I feel that meat is tasteless. Only fish
你
is
要帮我查，
tasty. So Lin
怎
Yi,
么会这样？
please check what's going on. Why?
为什么吃的习惯会改掉？
How come I changed my dietary habit?
我从医院出来的时候，
When I got out from the
这
hospital,
个鱼跟
I eat
吃这个
fish,
蛋，
eggs.
现在吃8个蛋，
I ate 8 eggs a
8个
day.
蛋2颗，
2 in the morning, 2 for breakfast, 2 for
上
lunch,
2颗，
2 for dinner, and 2 for supper.
就变成王八蛋。
Then I became the 8. Yeah, that's a play of word of Chinese. It's like a curse word that means a scumbag.
哎，那个一联络医生，医生说不可以吃那么多蛋。
And then he contacted the doctor, and the doctor said, should not eat that
我
many.
出来啊，
So now I eat 4 a day.
开始恢复到154磅，154。
When I regained my weight to about 154 pounds, and today I checked,
变成144，
now I'm 144
少了
pounds.
10磅。
So I lost 10 pounds because you didn't let me eat eggs.
少了4颗蛋，
4 eggs a day.
1公斤。
So I lost 10 pounds
还有
since.
yogurt，
And
那我
yogurt.
每一餐吃4个 yogurt， 就是说
I eat 4 yogurt, 4 cups of yogurt
午餐1盒
for
yogurt，
breakfast,
晚
lunch,
餐1盒 yogurt，
dinner,
宵夜1盒
and
yogurt。
supper.
联谊说不可以，说要减少。
And then he said, no, you should cut down the yogurt. So I only eat breakfast and supper
没有，
and not for lunch and
10
dinner.
颗蛋，
And so 4 eggs, less 4 eggs and less 2 cups of yogurt. So I lost 10 pounds. Now I'm 144 pounds.
我要问你啊，到底
So I'm asking you, is it better
啊？
to lose weight or to have more weight? Just right now.
那继续吃下去，如果又瘦10磅呢？
But what if I lose another 10 pounds if I eat this way?
阿弥陀佛，
No, you won't.
吃就是这样，
Amitabha. So that's all I eat. 3 main
蛋、
meals:
yogurt，
fish, eggs, and
其
yogurt.
他的青菜、水果就这样。
And then the rest are veggies and fruits.
我告诉你，我吃胖一点，就身体比较微，
If
比较
I
重。
if I gain some weight, then I look a little bit more majestic. But if you keep letting me lose weight, I would become Lian Xu.
我往一戴就掉下来啊！
And when I wear the Buddha crown, the crown it would fall. It will not. You will not lose weight anymore. You guarantee, yeah.
不过他好像也在吃，也是吃的很少。
But he eats very little too.
他也是吃的少。
He eats little.
法王要一点分量，
Dharma King should have some weight.
脚走不动，
But if I'm too heavy, I cannot
因
move.
为2只脚太瘦，
My legs
2只脚还是不太行，
are too skinny
脚还是有一
and they are still
little bit
a little bit hurtful.
小小的，
A little bit
还没有完全
painful.
说轻松，
It's not completely
轻松，
relaxed and
好像全身
smooth. Like that would be good without any pain and discomforts. But now I still have a little bit of pain.
菩萨保佑吧。
May I be protected by the Bodhisattvas. And today we pray to Golden Mother to bless
卢师尊
Grandmaster
身
Lu
体健康，
with good health,
所有的酸痛全部解除，
that all pains and discomforts are alleviated.
就没有事了。
Then the body would be free of
大家身体
troubles.
健康
And the same for everybody. May you have good health
啊，没有病痛，
without any pains and discomforts, and no disasters, no calamities, and not falling. If you fall, that would be problematic, especially for the elderlies.
都会折掉。
And generally, they would have some cracks in their bones.
脚也会
or even when you're young,
何况年纪大，
and then
年纪
you
大最重要的
sprain yourself.
你千万不能跌倒，
So when you're old, please do not
跌
fall.
倒就是很麻
By
烦。
all means, that would
小
be
孩子跌倒无所
problematic.
谓，孩
A
子
little
一
kid
跌
is
两跌
okay. The more they fall, the stronger
孩
they
子
get.
爬来爬去啊，
Little
然后来
babies
跌倒
and
会怎
kids,
么样子？他
they crawl and go all over the place and fall. It's okay
年纪大的，
because their bones are developing.
而且很脆弱，
But for the elderly, the bones are fragile and fixed. So when they fall, that would be really
脚
troublesome.
步不要跌倒。
So please be careful, take care of yourself, and watch your steps.
不要注意。
Otherwise, it would give you lots of
我们
troubles.
进入母晚。
Now we'll do the Q&A.
瑞红，
A question from Taiwan, Lianhua Ri
你
Hong.
好，
Grandmaster, how are you?
购买师尊文集功德等于
The merit of buying Grandmaster's books is equal to the merit of making offering to Grandmaster. Is that right?
购买师尊的文集功德
The merit of buying Grandmaster's books is equal to the merit of making offerings to Grandmaster. Is that
买
right?
等于供养师尊。
So if you buy Grandmaster's book, it's the same as making offering to
这样
Grandmaster.
子问的
That's the question.
功德，
Talking about merits.
谈到这个功德啊，
Talking about merits.
将来就是要讲功德了。
In the future, the Surangama Sutra will talk about merits, and I don't like to talk about merits. Why?
记这些东西，
Because I don't care about
本来就不
merits.
去记，
I don't
有什
care
么功德，那个有什么功德？
what has what merits and this and that.
功德，去你的！
Merits, get out of
没有
here.
功德才是功德，
When without merits, only
不要去想功
then
德
there
嘛
will be merits. Don't think about
你喜欢
merits.
做你就做嘛，
Just do it if you
勉
like.
强买我的书，
You force yourself to buy Grandmaster's books just to generate merit?
你买我的书
For
去
what?
送人，
You buy Grandmaster's book to give to others? That's
买
not
我
bad.
的书堆在你家里你自己不看，
But if you buy my books and just pile it there and never read them, is there a
在
merit?
很多条件的。
So there are many
你要做功
factors.
德，你
If you just want to generate
师
merit,
尊就是功德啊。
you make offering to Grandmaster, that would be merits.
当
You
然
buy my books, of course there's merit
这种
too.
功德不要去记，
But don't worry about such merits, this kind of merits.
对呀、我是想说做过就算了嘛。
Just if you do it, just forget about it. Don't worry about merits.
你认为这是好的、有意义的，
If you want to do it and you think it's good, it's meaningful,
这
then
是
do
好
it.
的，没有意义的，
And if it's not good, it's not meaningful, then don't do it.
不要去计较功德。
And don't worry
有一本
or don't care about the merits.
拿给一个佛学大家看，
I remember there's a book,
好像是《地藏菩萨计较功德经》，
I think it's called the Surangama Sutra
算
on
你
calculating or worrying or listing the merits.
印顺导师说
Listing the merits.
这一本经啊，
And I
就是释迦牟尼佛讲的，
took to Venerable Master In
批
Shun,
评
and he did not want to criticize, but he said, I don't think this was spoken by Sakyamuni Buddha.
这样子讲，
And he said, how could Sakyamuni Buddha speak like
这
that?
个功德要怎么算，怎么算？
Like how to measure or calculate your merits and this and that and
但
that.
我也是不太喜欢。
And it's also mentioned in the Surangama Sutra, but I don't really like
佛
it
教思想史里面，
because Inshin Master told me that in the Indian
印度
Buddhism
佛教思想史里面，
history,
印顺导师
I mean philosophy,
的功德方面来讲，它是不计算、不计较。
it's written by Master Inshin. They don't calculate or measure the merits.
有意义，
So Whatever that you think is good, meaningful, then just do it. That's it. And don't worry about the merits.
你供养师尊，
You make offering to Grandmaster, and don't worry about the merits too, either.
供养出家众，
You make offerings to the Sangha, the monastics. It's just the same. Don't worry about the merits. The same when you give to the poor and needy, the same. Just do it and then forget it.
你就做。
So anything good and meaningful, just do it.
所以这个他问的购买师尊文集的功德等。
So this question, is the merit of buying Grandmaster's books the same as the merit of making offerings to Grandmaster? Is that right?
供养师尊也是善的。
So, buying Grandmaster's book is good. Making offering to Grandmaster, it's good. Helping the needy and the poor is good.
善的，
Helping those who in needs, that's good.
不要去计较。 功德大，
So that's good enough. And then you don't want to fuss over the merits, whether it's bigger or smaller or equal, or how do you calculate? How do you measure? Just let the heavens take its course. We don't need to worry
昨
about
天
it.
讲的户部堂间，你做过了，
So what we talked about last night is that merits are created not in vain. So whatever you do,
不要计较，
what comes around, what goes around comes around.
大计较功德。
So don't fuss over it. Don't be so calculative.
应顺导师看，应顺导师说，
So that sutra of Siddhigarbha Sutra, Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva speaking on the merits. And then Master Inshin said, not sure about the sutra.
甲尊者，这个藏经啊，
And Tibetan Buddhism sutras,
丹经跟那个
the Kantan sutras, two sutras in
讲论
Tibet.
论，一个是专门讲论的。
One is talking about the sutras, the precepts, and the treatises, and the other one is just about the treatises,
是
Kantan sutras
甘珠经，
and Tanzu sutras,
甘珠经，
Kanzu sutras.
丹珠经，还有一本还有两种，是西藏的。
Two kinds of sutras that belong to the Tibetan Buddhism, and it started from Venerable Atisha.
阿底峡尊者他写的《菩提道记论》，
And he wrote the Bodhicitta Acharya,
中道次第广论，
the Bodhisattva path, and then Guru Tsongkhapa is writing on the Tantrayana path, the stages, development stages of Tantrayana.
大藏经，西藏的大藏经，
One on Lap Rim and one on Ngak Rim.
这个后传时期的时候，
And the Tibet also has the Tripitaka. It was compiled by Atisha during the latter propagation period. There were over 30 different kinds of sutras. That's how it was.
所以莲花生大士去了这个西藏，
Guru Padmasambhava went to Tibet. That's the early propagation period, and he transmitted the Tantric Buddhism,
经历
Tantrayana.
咒，
So the sutras, precepts, treatises, mantras,
经历
Tantric Dharma, and yoga.
就是在
Mantras
西藏
and yoga.
西藏的那个大藏经里面有。
Those are in the Tripitaka of Tibet, Tibetan
那时
Buddhism.
候奔波教，
And also some of the spells and rituals, because at that time,
是很盛行。
the Bon tradition
奔波教，
during the era of King Trizong Dorjen,
他们
his ministers followed the Bon tradition,
非常盛行。
or in Chinese called the Black religion, the Black religion.
菩萨的一个化身，
But actually, that was also transmitted by one of the emanation of Avalokitesvara or Guan Yin Bodhisattva, the Bon tradition.
松赞干布，
The king Sonzang Kampo,
他的这个，他本身也是观世音菩萨的化身。
He himself was an emanation of Guan Yin Bodhisattva.
整个西藏
So Tibet is the Dharma propagation area of Guan Yin or Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, the whole Tibet.
我们讲楞严经。
Now let's discuss the Surangama Sutra, and we will talk about merits. And I don't like to talk about it. How can you measure such merits? So strange.
释迦牟尼佛讲，
Sakyamuni Buddha said, Ananda,
你修菩提，
when you cultivate puti,
烦恼根本，
if you do not carefully contemplate the root of afflictions, you will not be able to know where the illusory sense roots and sense objects are inverted.
你修这个菩提心呢、
So Ananda
如果
Venerable,
不很仔细的
when you cultivate the bodhicitta,
把你的烦恼的根本，
if you do not carefully
这
observe
烦恼从哪里产生出来的？
the root of affliction, where it came from,
根尘，
you will not be able to know
你这个
where the illusory sense roots and sense objects are inverted.
六尘、六根，
So all the thoughts, the 6 deaths, 6 roots, and 6 consciousnesses are all inverted.
我们讲的六根，
So the 6 roots are the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind.
你眼睛看到，
What the eyes see, what the ears hear,
鼻子嗅到，
what the nose smell, what the tongue tastes,
身体
what the body
感觉到的
feels or touches,
意念，
and what the mind knows.
都是有生有死。
Are all arising and
这
ceasing.
些把你产生的妄念、
So, and because of those, you have all the
妄想、
improper
妄
thoughts,
想，
all the random thoughts.
人都是有妄念妄想。
And illusory mind, and humans have the illusory mind and the random thoughts. Why? Because of what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste,
身体触觉、
what you touch and feel, and what your mind thinks. What your mind thinks. And some of them are not accurate.
这些产生。
And afflictions arise from those, the 6 roots, 6 deaths, 6 consciousnesses,
18界，
the 18 sense fields.
你如果不知道这个烦恼的根本，
If you don't
如
know
何想
where the
来为
basis of these afflictions,
拿到
how can you subdue them and attain the Tathagata's position?
阿耨多罗三藐三菩提，
How can you attain Anuttara Samyak
达
Sambodhi?
到像释迦牟尼佛一样的果？
Where can you attain the same fruition as the Sakyamuni Buddha?
如来的果位，你如
The
佛呢？
the Buddhahood or the
除
Tathagatahood.
烦恼，
How can you become a Buddha if you don't eliminate your afflictions, if you don't eliminate your random thoughts and your body is not pure? How can you attain the Tathagata's fruition or
阿难尊者了，
position or fruition?
观世间解
And
决
then
人，
the Buddha continue,
因何
Ananda, observe people in the world
世间上
who untie knots.
心里打结，
If they do not see where the knot is, how can they know how to untie it? Many people in the world have knots in their
打那
hearts.
个结，
They have knots in their heart.
你都不知道结在哪里。
And you don't even know where the knot is. How can you untie it?
比如我们讲这个结也好，
For example,
打一个
you have a rope and then you make a knot and you have to know that's the
慢慢
knot.
把它打开。
And then you slowly untie
知道结
it.
在哪里？
You first need to know where the knot
知
is
道结在哪里？
in order to untie it.
你怎么打开那个结？
If you don't know
结上不知。
that you have knots, or where the knots are, how can you untie them?
世间所有解结之人，不见所结，因何知解？
So people in the world,
如何解开那个结？
if they do not see where the knot is, how can they untie
你
it?
不知道烦恼根本在哪里。
So if you don't know where your afflictions are, how can you stop your running thoughts? How do you eliminate your afflictions?
所以要先找烦恼。
First, you need to seek the root of afflictions.
被你，这个是应该堕猎吧？龟猎，乌龟的龟啊，龟。 啊，
You never heard of empty space being torn apart.
哦，灰呀，灰类啊，这个字啊，故意弄这个这么难的。
Why are they picking such a rare and difficult word or characters?
对不对？
Right?
裂就裂嘛。
Just say torn apart. Why make it so fancy?
下一个人字旁，一个底下一个小再多一点。
And this radical.
这变成懒惰的惰。
So I pronounce it as something else.
龟的龟。你说是什么？
It's just so complicated.
你怎么知道是灰的？
How do you know?
你没有读过，你
You never read it, and how would you know? Oh, you have read it.
你从哪里查出是那个？
How did you check that that's pronounced as hui?
哦，你是查大词典。
So you check the dictionary. I never do.
啊，谢谢你啊。
Well, thank you.
都认识一个字。
So now I know one more character.
这虚空啊，
So
不能够裂开的。
the sky, or the
你裂不开吗？
empty
为
space,
什么呢？
or the cosmic space cannot be torn apart. Why is this so? Because space, or the cosmic space, has no form or appearance. There's nothing on it. It is nothing. Or the thunder and lightning and the rain, they all arise and cease. But the true sky, the real sky, has nothing on it. They arise from the sky, the clouds, white clouds, dark clouds,
不是虚空突然间产生出来，突然间
all just appear and cease suddenly in the sky.
呀，突然间
And the rain suddenly appears, suddenly disappears. So they're all arising and ceasing. And the lightning too, just for a moment.
轰隆一下，
And the thunder just roars a little bit, and sometimes for a long time, but it disappears too.
面相。
They all appears and disappears. Only the sky itself is unchanging.
也裂不开的，
And you want to tear it apart, you cannot.
不会受损的。
So even if you slash it with axe, you cannot.
可能跟虚空打战，
It doesn't matter how good your martial art is, you cannot battle the sky.
它根本
The sky is the sky, it would never die. It has no form and no appearance. And it's nothing on it, in it, and it is nothing.
无解决，
Because the sky, or the
不会打结，
cosmic space, has no form and appearance. And there is neither knot nor untying.
叫你呀，
Because there are no knots in the sky. You don't need to untie anything.
要懂得，
So this is teaching you, all of you, to know
你只要修成无相，
if you attain
无为法，
non-phenomena, emptiness,
根本就没有结。
unconditioned Dharma, you have no knots, you have no afflictions.
你的妙明
You
真
don't
心
need
就在那里，
to resolve or untie them, and the wondrous, luminous, true mind is right there.
就因为人呐、他说人呐、
And because humans
眼耳鼻舌及身心，六为
have the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body and mind,
就是说
and which become thieves,
脱
accomplices.
掉你的妙明真心，
So the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind steal your wondrous, luminous, true mind. They are
把
thieves,
你自己本身的妙明真心
and they are plundering the treasures of the wondrous, luminous, true mind.
由此无始
They steal the wondrous, luminous, true mind. And because of this, since beginningless time,
是
beings have been bound and entangled, and therefore cannot transcend the material
所有
world.
众生在轮回这个娑婆世界里面，
So all sentient
被
beings
绑住的
are
本身的业障，
bound by samsara, by
在
reincarnation,
这个世界
and
上
bound and entangled by your own karma.
你完全超越不了
And you cannot transcend the material world.
啊！这一段释迦牟尼佛是讲得很好，
So this piece is very well said.
他是讲得很好。
Very well
我
said.
们被六根、六尘、六识
So actually,
骗，
we are cheated by the six roots, six dusts, and six consciousnesses.
你以为一切
And living in the material world, you think that everything is
其实是
existent.
空的，
Actually, everything is
有生
empty.
有生有死，
They all arise and cease.
无死。
They're appearing and disappearing. They all have birth and death. Only one thing that is non-arising and non-ceasing, and that is the blissful nirvana.
生无死，
And the sky, the cosmic space, is non-arising and non-ceasing. But all materials all arise and cease, appears and
我
disappears.
释迦牟尼佛叫你。
So Sakyamuni Buddha teaches you
用
to
心
strive for the non-arising and non-ceasing.
来
Use the courageous
根本烦恼
mind to eliminate to find the root of your afflictions and to eliminate all your afflictions. And afflictions decreases more and more until completely gone. And then you would have reached fruition, you have attainment, and the wondrous true mind is right there.
声香味
Otherwise, by the ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and then the sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and
头
mental objects, and the six consciousnesses all conceal the wondrous true mind, like stealing the treasures of your own home. That's what Sakyamuni Buddha said.
不过，
However,
如果什么欲望都没有，
if you have no desire whatsoever,
那活在世上干什么？
then why would you want to live in this world? It's quite meaningless.
所以姚子金母也跟我讲，
That's why Golden Mother also told me,
她看我好像快走入这
because she saw I am
无意的世界
stepping into the world of
进去的，
depression without any interest in anything at all. And so she told me,
你喜欢做的你就去做。
just do whatever you like.
我就跟她合掌，我说谢谢你，
I joined my palms and thank her.
谢谢你呢，你说我喜欢做的我就去做，好啦，去
And
做吧。
you told me that I can do whatever I like. So, okay, so I will do.
不然你对什么都不感兴趣啊。
Otherwise, when you don't generate interest in anything,
我本来对这个，我对钻石也不感兴趣。
I actually have no interest in diamonds or
我
gold
也不太感兴趣。
or money.
现在呢，说
And now,
说
Golden Mother says,
你喜欢做的你就去做吧，
then just go ahead and do whatever you like.
还可以啊。
Then at least you can live better.
那就依照瑶池金母的意思，
So I follow
不然怎么
I follow what she said.
活的没有意义啊？
Otherwise, my life becomes truly meaningless.
我喜欢做什么？
What do you like to do? Hey, that's my business.
是我的是鬼啊，
That's my secret.
对不对 ？No, you so old. I'm old too. 哎，就是在这无趣之中啊，没有趣味当中。
So amidst complete disinterest, we need to find some joy and
或许这样子，
interest and pleasure. Perhaps giving others happiness, it's a kind of
减少人家的痛，
a kind of joy, I guess.
就是一种趣味。
Perhaps alleviating other people's suffering can be
就去做，
taken as a delight. And then Golden Mother said that just do whatever you like. That's joy. You do them with joy. And then in equanimity, you treat sentient beings
不
equally.
顺眼，看了，哎呀，
Although you really don't like seeing certain things,
是人的，
it's very disagreeable. That's no good. That's no good. It cannot be
就
done.
是这样啊，
But then you turn around and think, well, that's how people are.
算了，
And then, whatever. Just let them be.
又能够怎么样？
What can you do anyway?
想一想，就是这样子啊。
So that's how you would think.
我自己去寻找，我自己，
So I'm looking for my
别人
own
也要寻找他自己。
interests and joy or fun, and everybody should seek their own
心里有
joy and interest, and sentient beings, if they have joy and happiness, then that would be all good, as long as it's about something meaningful and something joyful.
唱歌也是很好。
Singing is also
你知道
good.
吗？现实哎，
However,
你知道那个新加坡的同门，
to be,
他们今天晚上就要离开哎，
you know, the disciples from Singapore
也是今天
are
晚上
leaving tonight, and
很
then
多大义雷藏寺的
disciples from Taiwan who came from Da Yi Lechang Temple are leaving tonight,
也是今天晚上。
and a few more people are
那
telling
星
me.
期一呢？
And on Monday, when I drive in, there would be just far and few in
到了
between.
西雅图雷藏寺，
When I got to Seattle Lechang Temple, nobody is around.
小猫2、3只
Maybe just a kitten and a cat. Huh?
啊，你还好，
And
你要住多久？
the tall lady, are you still here? Will you be still here?
点啦，
How long will you be staying? A little longer, a little bit
就
longer.
住久一点吧。
Then stay longer then.
你要暴富啊！
Because I want to get rich.
好了，等一下我们再喊3声。
Okay, we'll shout it again 3 times later.
真的是没办法，哎，
Really?
是啊，
Yes.
所以释迦牟尼讲的很对啊。
So what Sakyamuni Buddha says was right.
对不对？
I'm happy to see everybody is coming.
同门啊，
Disciples from Singapore, from Tai Lizang
来
Temple,
跟我讲，他说今天
and many people are leaving, like the Dharma brother, dinosaur from Hong
很
Kong.
恐龙的，
He's always performing as a dinosaur.
他要走了，恐龙也要走了。
So he and the dinosaur are leaving. So there's no more dinosaur performance. So what else is left? Nothing.
当然还有几个在的啦，
We're still here,
全部
of
走光，
course.
叫我一个人，我还
And if everybody leaves and I'm the only one, why would I want to do Homa?
算命先生讲，
The fortune teller said,
怎么给你算的命，不给钱呢、
Hey, how come you don't give me money after giving you a
怎
reading?
么了？
And the client said, What?
我是一个钱都没有人的，
So you couldn't even tell that I have no money at all?
没有钱还算命，哎呦喂！
So he still wants a reading without any money.
弟弟接受记者访问，记者
My
问
brother, I was being interviewed by the reporters. The reporters asked, What is the best thing about your dad?
老是说
And he said,
套房，
just his words.
套房在哪里？
He always said he has 6 houses, and where are the
当
houses?
面一套，背后一套，
Right in front of him, behind of him, to the left, to the right.
两套呢？
And how about the other 2?
弟弟讲，说的是一套，做的又是一套。
This is also Chinese. They're saying it one way and actually it's the other way.
老钱去看医生回家，
Now Qian went to the doctor and came home and called
要
his 2
儿
sons
子跟小儿子，
and divided the medicine to the 2
儿
sons.
子就问，
And the elder
为什
son
么我两岁？
really was
爸爸，
curious.
医生交代的，
You went to the hospital? Why we have to take the
老钱
medicine?
呐，你回家要记得大的吃一粒，
This is also play on words in Chinese.
大的吃一粒，小的
It's
吃
like
两粒。
take the one for the big one. The big one should take one, and the small one should take 2.
保护。
Guys, it's powerful.
我买了给你哈。
Oh, money, pay me home.